This is a tag duel, right? You and Robdog1 versus Nephew and Chris.
Yep, and that'll be me, and we're joined by my man Feeso, and Feeso.
Hello, everyone.
I'll let you do your spiel for a sec. I'll be right back.
Feeso, I'm an Obelisk member, long time in OSS, and today I am commentating with Musicman on a tag duel with Nephew and Chris versus Musicman and Robdog1. So let's go. We start with a pot of duality, and he gets a Jinzo, and he plays a monster and sets a card down and ends his turn.
And now it's my turn. We will be able to see Robdog1 in our hands because I'm the one who's currently playing right now. So for right now,
he plays Breaker in attack mode, and that flips a trap.
It's cloning.
Interesting.
Yeah, but
you don't see that card very often.
No, you do not. Now I think about it, I regret putting that down. So now I'm going. There's so many options I can do here.
He doesn't get Breaker's 300 bonus.
No, because he doesn't have a spell counter.
So you use trade in to pick up 2 cards.
Yep, and the watchers can see the cards I drew. And I attacked Heroic Challenger, Assault Halberd. And
I can't see your cards, so I can't pull them.
Nope, but everyone else can afterwards. And now Feeso, I'm just gonna give you a personal question. Do you think I should change my name from pamusicman2 to just the Music Man? I feel like everyone's just been calling me Music Man.
Find it easier to say Musicman. If you prefer Musicman or Pan or whatever, you can have it.
I just feel people have been saying
just
Musicman
rolls a 5 times better.
Yeah, I can dig that. Oh, and okay, UA Perfect Ace was tribute summoned, and it's not my turn anymore. We go now to Robdog1.
Interesting.
The kids call him Robdog1.
And we haven't seen his hand yet, so now we'll get to.
Yep.
He plays a pot of duality.
The cards seen are...
Duality. Ooh, a discard from the hand.
Oh, that's the effect of UA Perfect Ace. Once a turn, during your opponent's turn, when a card or effect is activated, you can discard 1 card, negate that activation, and if you do, destroy it. That's a good way to get rid of. That's a good way to get rid of pot of duality. But because we activated,
card trader.
Not bad. Plus, and it's very handy for a tag duel because both players can use it. Very handy
for consistency because either one can use it. So even if you break, it doesn't matter too much.
Yes, and speaking of Breaker, it looks like we may have either a special ability or an attack happening. We'll see what my partner Robdog1 wants to do.
He's asking you. I would use the effect since Breaker naturally has a stronger attack.
Yes.
Ooh, magic cylinder going.
And that's a good counter. One of Chris's, I think that's one of Chris's traps that he put down a while ago.
Ooh, an arrow force, and there's no answer to it.
Yeah, but on the bright side, two spell or trap cards were destroyed this turn, so I'd say that's still a victory. That's alright.
Only having 1,500 attack isn't too much to get over, though, so I wouldn't be that worried.
Very true.
Now, his defense is much higher. If he switches it to defense mode, I think he should do that.
Well, we'll have to wait and see.
2,500 is a lot.
We'll have to wait and see, because there's, it's very early in the duel. We only, Mr. Nephew only lost 100 life points, and we still have all 1,600 of ours. We see that Perfect Ace switched to defense mode, and we have Nephew's Breaker on the field now. Oh, and Robdog1 is threatening
That's
more.
an interesting thing.
Yep.
So I assume that whatever the defensive monster is has less than good attack.
That would be, I guess that'd be correct.
It depends. Yeah.
And it looks like he's going to destroy... he's going to destroy my Quaking Mirror Force. That was my face down card.
Why Burning Mirror Force?
Oh, it's a difference. It's probably a difference in name. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to...
Burying. Why Burying?
I choose Burying because because generally when people use their decks, they typically go with monsters with high attack power, and because it has high attack power, it's lower defense. And so, if they're shut off in defense mode and they can't move it, they become sitting targets.
How come the card says Burying and the Nexus is calling it Quaking Mirror Force?
That is a question even I can't solve. But a question I can solve is why does Nexus keep freezing? We have another freeze with Card Trader.
Freeze again.
We have a freeze with Card Trader. Yes. Yes, it did.
Oh my god, it's a non-finish. The fans are gonna riot.
The fans are... Oh no, the fans aren't gonna riot. Oh, Feeso just found his way into the match.
I mean, someone's... no, but shouldn't I leave? Because, you know...
It's up to you, Feeso. And now I'm completely out.
Should I leave?
I don't know, it's up to you.
Should I leave or not?
I guess, actually, it looks like I'm in control, so... Would you mind if I kick you out?
No.
Alright, I'm kicking you out.
Aww.
Next time,
we could have
Feeso.
commentated the same thing together.
Oh, yeah, right.
I mean, you know.
Oh, yeah.
On the same team.
Yeah. For reals. Maybe next time we'll switch out Card Trader. How about that? That seems like a good idea. Alright.
Ooh, and you guys...
We get the first turn. Okay, and Robdog1 according to the little chat box, he is using a different deck. It'll be interesting to see what kind of deck that he has now to offer. Magician's Nephew.
Okay, so we start off with a Breaker. Because it's just so versatile, it's 1,900 attack as summoned. But then you can like take that away to, you know, pop a spell or trap. But it always matters about the timing of when you do it. Because if you wait too long, you'll mess up and you'll like miss Breaker's MST. But like too soon, like, do you know what I mean? Like timing matters.
Yeah, I can vouch for that.
Oh, looks like we've got a ritual deck.
And he's gonna play Advanced Ritual Art, which is something I don't normally use, but it's a very good ritual card. That you can summon any monster, and then you can send normal types from your grave, from your deck to your grave, in order to fusion summon.
The level that equals it. Yeah.
Yep, and we'll choose Lord of the Red. Lord of the Red is our first 8-star monster.
Sonic Bird is a classic card.
I have a ripped up version of it that I can still use. And
Okay, so Musicman sets a face down.
And I'll activate this. Am I? Yeah, why not? Let's see if I can do something. I'll activate the Monarch Stormforth.
Ooh, big play coming.
I have 3 effect.
But they've probably got something to counter.
Yes. And I can activate Lord of the Red's ability, and I can actually destroy 1 monster.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. I just saw I could.
What about Monarch Stormfront? Now you don't get to use it.
Well, to be honest, I'd never had Lord of the Red on the field before. So, plus if I don't know. Anyway, I attributed Sonic Bird to bring out Dark Magician Girl. Dark Magician Girl is the key card in my deck, and it's a deck
Why do you even run Dark Magician Girl?
Because Dark Magician Girl is cute, and it's a fan favorite.
Its effect is awful. Ooh, Mirror Force.
And I'll use Lure of the Red's effect before it gets destroyed. To destroy his other face down card. Please do not freeze on me, Lure of the Red.
No, another Mirror Force. No.
And I'll activate now Call the Haunted, and I'll bring out that Lure of the Red direct attack.
2400.
All right. And now let's I'll give the cards now to Mr. Nephew.
And Chris has 5 cards in hand, so that's not too bad.
No, it is not.
Ooh, Smashing Ground.
And that's going to send the Lure of the Red to the grave. Not much I could do there. And we have Breaker now.
So you'll get to pop a back row now.
Yes, the question is, which one? And he destroys Magician's Circle. That's unfortunate.
1600, right to the lifelines.
Alright, well let's see what's gonna happen now.
Robdog1 draws, he's got 4 cards in hand, 1 on the field, placed by you.
Let's see what will happen. And he flips up, it's the Pre-Preparation of Rites. A very strong ritual spell
And
card.
1 ritual.
You go ahead, you read it.
Add 1 ritual spell card from your deck to your hand, and add 1 ritual monster from your deck to your grave, to your hand, whose name is listed on that ritual card. You can only activate 1 pre-preparation ritual rites per turn. You know, that card is very good for his deck, so it's cool that you placed it face down.
Well, the thing about a tag duel is it's not 1-on-2. This isn't Jaden beating every person in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Season 4. It's all about the tag duel. It's all about the teamwork, and that's what I really like to do. So the most I can do is honor my partner, and we'll see where this goes from here. Okay, I'm gonna attack with Denko Sekka and Penguin Soldier. How am I not surprised? But for right now, I'll summon Denko Sekka in attack mode. And that will end my turn.
Another Denko Sekka?
Same one.
Cool. Oh, okay, you resummoned it. Okay, so we've got Supply Squad. Surprisingly a super useful card. Like, when I was younger, I thought that you would only get 1 or 2 uses of Supply Squad. But I find that Supply Squad, like, most people don't want to waste an MST on it, but the opponent ends up drawing like 5 cards because of it.
Yeah, and you know, those 5 cards can really make it. Because it might not be...
Oh, Magician of Faith. What can you get back? Smashing Ground.
Smashing Ground. It's a handy card. And with Supply Squad, he draws another.
Any way you can protect Denko? I mean, you can't set any cards, so... Looks like Denko's a goner.
No, but there can always be a way to get those cards back. But, right now, we choose not to do anything right now. What the... Okay, it seems Okay, this is really funny. Alright, let's see here.
You didn't use it.
I'm going to activate the card Trade-In.
Trade-In.
I'm going to send... oh, this is strange. I'm going to send Blackluster Soldier.
Yes. Oh, no.
Because, strangely enough, when I attacked with it, Penguin Soldier returned Blackluster Soldier to my hand, even though it is Robdog1's card. So
what do you think of the original BLS and Magician of Black Chaos?
They're just classic cards, and although I like the Dark Magician of Chaos, just as much, there's just something with the original Ritual that I just really like.
The thing is, their replacements so far out the reason to play BLS when you've got Envoy and ditto Magician of Black Chaos. I mean, I guess with Magician of Black Chaos, for their
for each Dark Magician in the graveyard.
Magician.
Chaos would not work in this deck, which is unfortunate. He leaves no. Chris? That's a Chris right there. Once a turn when you're...
Classic from the anime, Yugi just tells them to... tells a giant soldier of stone to destroy the moon.
Which, strangely enough, is... I would understand if that was like your opponent's card, but it wasn't.
No, it
was his own card, which I find hilarious.
No, but it's not like Yugi played Attack the Moon. He literally just switched Giant Soldier of Stone to Attack Moon.
That's right. And I'm gonna play Dark. I'm gonna play as much as I can.
Squad.
I'm okay. I'm okay with that. But the thing I worry about with the Moon is if Chris has too many of these cards out there, you never know what will happen. And Breaker will destroy a black magic ritual.
Why did you set Black Magic Ritual?
I assumed that because a very common card to use to destroy spell and traps, it was Breaker. I assumed, or a Mystical Space Typhoon kind of deal. I thought it would be a good idea to put a decoy down there.
Yikes! Fiendish Chain.
Fiendish Chain puts Envoy at the beginning in its tracks.
The good thing is, though,
wow.
PLS is still protecting your life points. Never mind.
And now it's used for Shinato, King of a Higher Plane. From what I know, in terms of the old cards, the strongest ritual monster. And the strongest 8-star monster in the game. Which, actually, that needs to be fact-checked. But, let's see what happens. Oh! That's a clever twist with Spirit Burner.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's see if I can twist some heads. We'll read this first. Oh, this is going to be a crazy day. Activate the card Preparation of Rites.
Ooh, wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce the Magician of Black Chaos.
Do you use Shard of Greed now?
Well, from what I see, he only has one greed counter on there. So, that would be a no for right now.
Oh, right.
Oh, no. I stand corrected. 2 greed counters are on there now. And the interesting, you could use Shard of Greed immediately after. Or you could save it for your opponent for another time.
Yikes, Galaxy Cyclone.
Another very good card.
Again, why set Black Illusion Ritual?
Perhaps...
Just to bait out his destructions?
It could bait out cards, Or it can be passing cards on, like in 5Ds. A strategy that works a lot in terms of team duels. Because maybe you may not be able to use it right now, but someone else might. Robdog1 draws. There's one card in his hand, and he will end his turn. And instead of a draw phase, Crisg99 will instead bring back Spirit Barrier from his graveyard to his hand.
So have you seen the Spazio?
I have not. But we are about to see Attack the Moon go into the effect. Alright, Breaker. What's the best card I could use it on? First, I'm going to use Breaker to attack the face down card. It's Marshmallow. I should have saw that coming. Then phase 2, I'll use its ability, and I'm going to put it on Attack the Moon. Because I can't have a card... Sorry. What were you saying, Feeso?
Why Attack the Moon and not Supply School?
Well, I think I can always deal with him drawing cards, or his opponent drawing cards, but I think a card where he can constantly be destroying the trap cards that he put down to stop certain cards, I mean, that's... To me, that's the clear choice. If you don't have cards, you can't really protect yourself. We'll see what Crisg99 can do. Oh, and he activates the field spell, Savage Coliseum. What will happen now? As we wait, and wait, and wait. Savage Coliseum is a field spell that if a monster attacks, its controller gains 300 life points.
Oh, it froze. It froze.
What was the card? And the card that was going to be face down was Drowning Mirror Force. A mirror force that can only be used when an opponent declares a direct attack. Don't you love these kinds of duels? We'll start the refresh right here.
All ready?
Alright.
Alright, I should move away.
Actually, would you like a turn, Feeso? Alright. We'll see what this duel can do. One more time. One more time. Alright.
Plays Ritual Rites again. It's Blackluster Soul. What am I saying? Magician of Black Chaos to his hand and plays
Breaker. And Smashing Ground destroys that. And
another Breaker.
Clearly, the Breakers can't have nice things. Alright, Robdog1's turn. And, for some reason, Nephew decided not to attack. Robdog1 will use Trade-In.
Why use Black Illusion and not something like Dimensional Guardian?
Well, sometimes you just don't think about it. But, there's a difference between not being able to be destroyed by battle and card effects and not to be affected by card effects. When it means it can't be destroyed, it can mean it can be banished. And there are cards like Dimensional Prison that can prevent
it's only
that.
a one-turn thing, whereas Dimensional is
Guardian.
forever. And also it doesn't need to be a Dark Monster above 2000.
Very true. Very true. I just think it kind of just I think it just kind of fit with the deck a little bit more.
I don't know, I'm the kind of guy who always goes with the generic version of a card.
Whatever floats the boat, I suppose.
Instead of hero barrier for an E-hero deck, I'll put in, negate attack.
Oh sure, because those encompass more functions. And Galaxy Cyclone destroyed the Magician's Circle I just set, and that made me kinda mad. So mad that I might want to smash. And Robdog1 doesn't seem he's getting any better luck here. He chooses not to do anything, keeps 3 cards face down. Attack the Moon is now activated.
Yikes!
The flip effect is Stone.
Something.
Absolutely. What? Quaking Force is down.
Faking, gone.
Spirit Burner is going to put him back into defense mode.
Yikes! Does the Attack of the Moon activate again? Oh no, it's once per turn.
The attack of all Titans. And the direct attack is stopped by Battle Fader.
Battle Fader.
But let's see if he can make the most out of it. That's the real question.
Black Magic Ritual. Which means... Ooh, Magician of Black Chaos is on the field, but with 3 spell and trap cards face down. Magic Cylinder, of course.
The card they use for Attack the Moon destroys Trade-In. Well, we'll find out next. And now looks like they're going on the defensive. But they keep Breaker the Magical Warrior in attack mode. A strange choice. But at least the one benefit that Robdog1 has right here is now he has a monster on the field. Question is, what will we do with it? He could attack, he could defend, he could tribute it for another monster, and that's what he does.
He tributes it for Jinzo. That's very good in my opinion, because, of all their back row.
Very true, and he chooses to attack Breaker. That's an interesting choice.
The only thing that could destroy Jinzo, conceivably, is a stronger monster, or like a Raigeki, or Smashing Ground.
Yep. Yeah, any spell card, which, looking at the field, there's already 2 spells on the field. I'm curious.
Yeah, he only has 1 opportunity to do that.
Yes, we'll see what has to happen now. Attack the Moon.
Oh, he gets rid of Spirit Burner.
Yep. Spirit Burner equips to a card. And now he's going to use the card Savage Coliseum.
Which will compel Jinzo to attack or be destroyed.
Right.
Oh, what a troll. It's amazing. I bet the other one's in March as well. He's gonna force you to attack it.
I would not be surprised.
I can't see the benefit of playing 2 Marches.
Double the not battle. Plus,
Yeah,
in case
if one gets destroyed, then you play the other. Did it freeze again?
No, it looks like, according to the chat box, Robdog1 is explaining you could get Spirit Burner back on the field.
But Nephew says there's no prompt, so it froze.
What if you hit cancel?
Maybe it's just lagging.
Very true. Nexus has been really lagging nowadays. And Nephew is less than...
Literally, we just need to leave Nexus. It's just not worth it.
You probably should. Though there's no opportunity then to do tag duels. There's no opportunity to do tag duels on Dueling Book or Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro at the moment.
But they're thinking about adding it to Dueling Book.
Well, I mean, they better. I think the one thing that came out of the manual dueling. The one thing that good for the downside of manual dueling is these betas and alphas that experiment. They experiment with what people like doing. And I think people really are digging these tag duels.
Nice. It looks like Nephew has 2 screens.
Alright, let's see what those screenshots look like.
One of them is the Discord chat, and the other one is his hand, which was Dark Hole, Alexandrite, and Ape Fighter.
Alright. Seem like 3 pretty solid cards. It looks like they might have definitely had the advantage. Though, according to our recording, we also have a Dark Hole. Oh wow, this just worked out this time. Would you like to take a duel?
Okay. Let's see.
And now at least
let's do Paladin. I always like playing Paladin tag duels because, you know, negating spells was quite useful.
So now we'll continue. I can't see any cards right now, so now we'll be giving the torch to our commentator now, Feeso. I'm now the kind of the over the looking from the clouds commentator, while Feeso is our BTC commentator, behind the cards. I like that, BTC. It's like behind the scenes, but like behind the cards. I like that. Behind the card games.
Okay, so he's playing Manju of the Thousand Hands.
And he brought, looks like he brought a ritual spell, which is Super Soldier Ritual. That's new. I haven't seen that before.
And he gets BLS right out.
Yep. He'll use a Spirit Lord.
Mirror Force, yikes.
Takes both of them out. That's what I fear sometimes. What happens when you get too strong in that opening turn?
Yeah. But thinking.
And Mr. Nephew will direct attack for 1900.
But he'll be stopped by the Battle Fader in the hand.
Ooh, how interesting. And now the turn is Feeso's. Feeso, why don't you talk us through your turn?
So let's do this. I'm going to start by playing Emergency Call to get Prisoner to my hand. I haven't got any use of him at the moment, but mainly because I want to fill out my deck.
Alright.
And next up, not too much I can do. I'm gonna just I'm gonna attack with my breaker.
What were you going to attack?
I'm going to attack the face down.
Alright.
And I'm going to use Supply Squad.
Supply Squad is life, though. Oh, and looks like you lost 800 life points to that stone statue of the Aztecs. It's a very...
I'm not that concerned, to be honest.
Meh. Hey, that's all good. It's interesting. It's
Without
interesting play. Yep.
What's interesting?
No, it's an interesting choice. There's classic 2000 rock monsters like Giant Soldier of Stone, but he chooses Stone Statue of the Aztecs, which can be a good surprise with its effect. You can double any battle damage your opponent takes when they attack this monster. So you can be surprised when someone's attacking the unknown face down. But now it's Robdog1's turn. And he's going to use Blackluster Ritual. He's going to take the Battle Fader. He's going to bring out
Relinquished. Nice.
But what is he going to use it on? He'll use it on Breaker. And the spell counter is removed right there. Relinquish is a very strong level 1 monster, and it can absorb one monster at a time. The Dream Cloud...
But looks like Spirit Barrier is going to destroy him.
That's a shame. Relinquish is a good defense against battle, but not against card effects. Especially not a combo like Dream Cloud, which is an original card, which I love to see Crisg99 bring back.
This turn is going to be destructive. Look at this.
Alright.
So I'm going to activate Paladin's effect to get Dark Magician to the graveyard.
I like that.
Activate Dark Magic Attack to destroy his back row.
Oh, it looks like he activated a card right before then. Chain Dispel. But it looks like he didn't have any other Dark Magic attacks. So
that's my only Dark Magic attack.
That's a close
and now I'm going to be absolutely cruel and summon my spirit animal, the only Blackluster Soldier and Flame of the Beginning.
I like it.
I swear, I've dueled like 3 times today, and I've gotten him in every match.
And Blackluster attacks both monsters, and Prisma's going to go for that direct attack.
And that will end my turn.
A question.
Prisma.
Yeah. Question you, commentator to duelist. What effect do you prefer using? Do you prefer attacking 2 monsters with Blackluster, or do you prefer using its banishing effect?
Honestly, it depends on the field, but most of the time I think attacking twice is better.
Interesting.
It's just the more overall, it's the effect which I use most. Because I only really use BLS's other effect if there's a stronger monster, or if there's a monster with an effect that you just can't get over. Right, so he gets out.
To bring out Shinato.
Directly. Nice.
And he'll successfully attack that.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
We're dealing a lot of damage at the moment.
Yes, but now Spirit Turner's back, and so is a Dream Clown. This is not a good sign. He's going to flip Dream Clown to defense mode, and he's going to destroy one of your monsters. And will destroy Shinato.
But Prisma is probably a bigger threat. Well, not... Sometimes Prisma is a bigger threat.
That's true with his Bow to Thin deck. And
there's a few options.
And both monsters can do it. Definitely. We have a Breaker out now.
Let's go. Let's summon Breaker.
Alright. And we'll wait to see what happens next. Feeso's thinking about his move. Will he attack you?
Let's use Breaker's effect to destroy the face down.
It's probably the safer move. And it turns out to be a Twin Twisters. It's a good bluff, but it's still a very effective card. And now we'll be probably entering the battle phase.
Let us...
Oh no, he's not done yet.
Summon Chaos Sorcerer.
Ooh, interesting. What are you going to do with Chaos Sorcerer?
Mostly just attack.
Alright. We can dig that. The weakest monster destroys Dream Clown, Prisma direct attacks, and Chaos Sorcerer direct attacks. Crisg99 and Mr. Nephew are down they're down to 5,300 life points. Now, but now it's Chris's turn. He's not gonna take the Spirit
He's
Bearer
only got 2
card.
cards.
Yep.
Oh, and he plays Breaker.
But there's still a lot of moves he can do. He can attack a Prisma. He can take out your Breaker. Or he can take out your Face Down, which that's what he's doing. And he's going to take out Eternal Soul. And he's going to now KO himself.
Soul, then, you know,
KO
all of my
himself.
monsters would be gone.
They're
not really worth it.
It's not a bad strategy. Prisma and Chaos Sorcerer will direct attack. This duel looks like it's going to be very, very close to being over. Mr. Nephew draws. He's going to return Spirit.
He's getting back.
Yeah. Is it Chris's turn now or is it Mr. Nephew's? I say it's Mr. Nephew's.
It's Chris's turn.
It is Chris's turn. Okay. I had something else.
Okay.
He brings Spirit Burn back and he puts it 1 card face down. Now what could that be? I'm thinking it could be some monster that can't be destroyed by battle. But it could be really be anything. We'll see what happens. Prisma will attack. It's Crisg99.
Oh no. Okay, I guess that's game.
That's game. The winners right here of this one-of-a-kind tag duel is Feeso, his partner Robdog1, and their opponents were Crisg99 and the one and only Mr. Nephew. And no, we are not related. From everyone here, actually, we're going to take a little bit of time. We're going to talk to Feeso for a little bit. Feeso, how were you feeling during that duel?
I was feeling pretty good because I opened up with Lackluster Soldier and of course I had 2 breakers and 1 emergency call. And the thing is with emergency call to get Prisma, I'm running 3 emergency calls and 3 Prismas, so basically I'm running 6 Prismas. And Prisma is just the most useful card in the deck because he gets to the graveyard quickly, banishing materials for BLS and Chaos Sorcerer. But he can also fuse into Dark Paladin. Also use all of Paladin's unique
abilities.
No. He can use Dark Magician's unique abilities with Dark Magic Attack and Thousand Knives.
Mm-hmm.
But the coolest thing which I like to do with it is sending Dark Magician to the grave and having Eternal Soul set face down.
Yeah, that's a good combo.
So yeah, and so I felt pretty good with my hand as it was, and seeing how strong my partner's hand was also, you know.
Yeah.
Like we were able to get out to a lot of beaters, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw during a good amount of turns, you were able to bring out a lot of good monsters. And I think a lot of that could be because of the support of your partner. How do you think your partner was feeling throughout the duel?
Probably. You see, I'm not sure because that was a team match where we didn't really interact with each other too much. We just kind of did our moves.
I see.
So I couldn't really claim to know how he was feeling.
Mm. Yeah. Do you think he helped you in getting the monsters you needed on the field?
Yeah, I do because he got to the graveyard monsters which I used to banish to special summon VLS and Chaos Sorcerer.
That's right. And the cards that were banished is to summon them were Trihorn Dragon, Shinato's Arc, Manju the 10,000 Hands, Battle Fader, and Breaker. And those were all the 4 of those were used to summon Chaos Sorcerer and BLS. Fader was used because he was banished. But all those cards were Robelisk, and I think you owe a lot of gratitude to Robelisk, and you really pushed through this tag duel. Thanks for spending some time.
Hey, I've got a cool idea, Music Man.
Yeah,
how about we duel each other and commentate the game from, each of our turns?
I like the way you think. So we're
okay. I'll link it.
Yeah. Check out our next video where we'll be commentating each other. And for right now, I'm Music Man. And
I'm Feeso.
And you are Feeso, and we are out.